Hello everyone, welcome back to Trev Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game The Infected and we are in Season 2 now, Episode 18. Well, if you have a look at the base, I might show you around a little bit. Off camera I did a little bit of work, not a massive amount, but just in preparation for expansion I guess. There's lots of blueprints, so I've got the better quality circular saw benches sitting here that you can kind of pile a bunch of logs in and they'll just spit out and store some of the planks for you. They just need oil to run, so they're pretty good. And then eventually I'll take the manual ones out. This guy here, I've decided to move all of the weapons and tools and stuff into this little corner here. I've added everything to the grinder, except for the 6 iron ingots. So if we can get them going, what I want to do is to move away from stone based tools to iron based tools. They take half the time to collect resources and they last a heck of a lot longer, and then you can basically just come in here and resharpen the tools, so you don't have to kind of make a new one, you can just keep using your old ones. Got a few extra planks in here, trying to increase the amount of melons we've got for winter, for the next winter that we have to endure. And then up here, this is where we're going to manufacture all the ores. So we started off with 1 brick forge. The plan is to have 4 of them like this, and then on this side we'll have stone on boxes on top of these other boxes. We might have some extra coal perhaps sitting underneath these, I'm not sure. There's an extra storage bench there, and there's 4 in the middle. So they can each hold 6 of the chests. So we've got a reasonable amount of storage space for pretty much collecting either stone, coal, or the actual raw ore to be processed. And then when it is processed in those large brick forges, we'll bring them across and store them in these purpose-built little cupboards. So at the moment, because I'm standing in front of this one, it actually says in the bottom left-hand corner there an iron ingot shelf. So I've actually got 6 of them lined up along this wall, but then I've chosen to put down 3 lead. So there's 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Then there's aluminium, 3 of them, and then on to copper. And there's probably enough room here for me to put steel down the track as well. So, you know, I've got lots and lots of work to do. There's a lot of material needed to build everything. So, yeah, there's a lot of work ahead of us, but I thought I'd just show you where I'm up to. And then I'm up to the top here now, so this I guess is the equivalent of the 3rd floor. If I do get attacked, which I think, I'm not sure whether it's going to be light value or noise value, because I'm just going to mention something. So in the top right hand corner, my noise value is 4.3. My light value is almost 8.3. But it wasn't the light value that was actually going up recently, it was the noise value. And all I was doing was running the new forges. So I've got a feeling we're going to swap over from light to noise probably, but it'll be, at the end of the day, probably a mixture of both. Anyway. Another thing I was going to share was, if you look at how the base is set up at the moment, most of these spikes that are facing the water probably won't be needed, because what I'll do is probably end up moving the gate up a bit further and having a very small wall across the front here, up to the edge of the water, so from the cliff wall, I guess, out to the water. So that's a much smaller area to protect in that area. And then over here, it's probably twice the width, but the same thing. So where that cliff wall is there, I'll probably just go way out to the water. So this will be the longer stretch, I guess, to protect. But I don't think, I'll probably just have spikes along the edge of the water perhaps. But this whole area in the middle here, I still need to have enough room for garages and for the 2 buildings that kind of house and look after Mike. And then probably need a bit of space for moving around. So I'm pretty confident that this large area out here is going to be enough for the base for the long term. But for storage and putting machines in and all sorts of stuff, yeah, I think this big building's probably going to house most of it, but we'll just have no idea. Um, in the comments, John was mentioning this, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's a bit of a weird thing. You don't really know exactly what you're going to come across until you get up the top because of all the different angles of the rocks and stuff. Like John was mentioning, it's a bit tricky. So I don't know. We can just all we'll do is just see how we go. Potentially, there's hundreds of places you could build a base, and I think John was saying he's more over this way. I think he's if you follow the path over towards that cliff face, where that cave is, I think he's built just outside the front of there. And there's possibly some other places where you can build as well. But I'm going to give this a shot, see how I go. Um, I don't know, just there's plenty of more seasons of of the infected, I guess, to go through. But yeah, we can try different locations, I guess, and see how we go. All right, so what we need to do, I probably will need to go back over. Oh, and I did too go back to the mine to have a look and see what was going on, and I had the settings completely wrong. So yeah, so I had the boxes ticked saying only this, only this, only this, like only aluminium, only copper, only cobalt, or whatever it was I was choosing. You can only really pick one, one at a time. And I think I had, what did I pick? I think I picked, was it aluminium? Actually, hang on, did I put them up here? I think I might have. No, that's the coal, some lead there. Ore down the bottom? No. Where did I end up putting them? Let me have a look. They wouldn't be in there, I don't think. Or maybe in these top ones? No. Bark chips, rope, clothes. I think my fire just went out. I don't really want the fire to go out. Let's get that going again. That doesn't seem to make any difference to these light and noise values, so... where are we? Sorry, we're already there. Get that going again. Okay. I'll just throw this seed back. Yeah, where did I put it? Wasn't in there. Yeah, it must be upstairs somewhere. I know I didn't process them. I've thrown them into one of the boxes. There's 3 there. Oh, I did process some. That's right. They're over here. Oh, okay. 5 and 3 is 8. Yeah, I might have picked up 8 aluminium ore when I was over there. But guess what? I've discovered something. John keeps telling me about the hat too. I should have a hat on because I keep having problems with the sun. But in the terms of clothes, because I'm going to go in and out of the mines a bit, and it does give you a fair bit more armor, I'm trying to hunt down the helmet because it has a light on it. It needs 3 cloth, 6 Kevlar, and 1 copper ingot. Well, we've got the cloth and the Kevlar here. We just don't have the ingot. So when I went over to the mine, I swapped out aluminium for copper. So very soon we're going to go over and have another look, see what we can collect in terms of basic ores, but see if that little mining extractor over there has, or mineral extractor, sorry, has some copper in it. Then we can come back and make our helmet. So that's the gist of something we're going to definitely do today. So yeah, sorry, a lot of this today has been about explaining where I'm up to and what I'm thinking. Might not be spot on perfect, but yeah, I think we're doing not too bad. In terms of the machines and what have you as well, if we place in others, just about everything that you see here we'll end up building. But the grinder is not far away, just 6 iron ingots. So what we might do, did I have... I don't want to touch these guys, the actual iron ore, because I want to combine them to make steel if I can. If I can collect them, I'll use them for that purpose. I have a feeling I think I've used up. I think I have. Okay. You know what? We might... get this thing fired up and make a few ingots, I think. So you can watch the noise value, 4369. Oh no, it is actually the light value. I'm not sure what I was looking at last episode then. No, it's definitely still light. That's all that's changed. Oh, okay. Alright, see if we can get a few ingots going, because if we can make 10... Oh no, we've got 6 here, haven't we? Alright, hang on a sec. Let's take the 6 ingots that we've already got, fix this up. Now I think it does need oil. Biofuel would work as well. Where do I actually have the oil up here? Oh, I've got biofuel as well. Maybe I'll use some biofuel. It doesn't use much, like it doesn't go through an awful lot. If I take out a couple, probably go half. Yeah, okay. So let's just do 4. This will last an awful long time. It's not like some of the other machines. Some of the other machines do use a fair bit of oil. And we'll eventually make an oil machine anyway that extracts oil. Okay, so what we need to do now is to manufacture something. So let's take out our stone axe. What we want to do is manufacture a iron axe. So you're going to manufacture the head first. Where is it? I think... Oh, it's 3 iron ingots. Okay. Alright, and once you've got that, then it's just the stick and the axe head. Okay. Alright. In preparation, let's grab a stick. Did I actually grab that stick? Yeah, I did. Back at the old base, believe it or not, I actually had a blinking head, axe head. If I take all these out and I put these 2 in to cook up, plus these 2, we'll end up with 4 iron ingots. Might as well fill it with lead. We'll get a few more lead ingots as well while we're here. So yeah, so we'll start making some of these better tools. I think that will be a much better way to go. We don't have to keep manufacturing new ones all the time, which will be a good thing. The other thing too is, when it comes to defending ourselves, where is it? A steel spear. Steel spear. The rest of it's fine, but it's the steel spear tip, which is just 1 steel ingot. Okay. We could... Actually, you know what? We really need the anvil up here. Think of a place to put the anvil. Maybe just at the end here, maybe. We'll take these out. I might think about that. Just bring the anvil back up here from downstairs. You can always make another one, but it's a bit expensive to have one just on each floor so close together kind of thing. That's right. So that's 4, isn't it? So 4 ingots are ready to come out. And these are about to happen as well. Actually, we might... We can take everything now anyway. Okay, let those keep going. Let's put the lead ore in there. I've got a feeling I'm going to need the anvil to do this anyway, so... Oh, that's right, I did put it over here, didn't I? I think, whoops, if I put these through, not that, get that off. There's the iron axe head with 3 iron ingots. So we'll make that. Do I need to have this on the workbench? Craft advanced workbench. Ah, man! Ah, for crying out loud. Can't make it until we get the advanced workbench. It needs 2 iron ingots and 2 copper ingots. So hang on, do I have 1 on me? I have 1 iron ingot. Oh dear, okay. Alright, let's just, let's see if we can store in here. Oh wow, that's huge. Make some space. This is what we're currently working on. Don't need to store it there, I suppose. Okay. Oh, that's a bummer. Gee, there's so many things you got to keep an eye on. What's needed before what else? Well, we're going to have to go over to the mine. So, 1 iron ingot and 2 copper. That's what we need. And then we need 1 copper ingot for our helmet. So, what we might do, once this is finished, which is just about there, we might put this out, because we don't necessarily want an attack while we're not here. I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. No, many kidding. Hang on, what's food like at the moment? Not too bad. I'm almost due for more water though, must say. Alright, let's save the game. Yeah, our energy's getting down a fair bit. We just want to run over quickly. I mean, eventually I'm going to go over here with a cart. So hopefully we won't see any baddies on the way over. What is that up the road? I think that's a pig, isn't it? See, this is what's really confusing. So, like, if I'm standing here right in front of the pig's like, hey dude, chillin', what's going on? Like, he doesn't do anything, doesn't try to attack you. Like, he could easily attack you, but... Yes, I'm talking to you. Pardon you. He basically doesn't do anything. You know, he's pretty friendly. Chicken just ran across in front of me. But in subsistence, yeah, they're a danger. In scum, they're a danger. But in the infected, they're like kind of friendly, unless you attack them, of course. But okay, so let's see if we can sneak in here without being attacked by a scorpion. Oh, cool. Oh, perfect. We needed 3. We've got 3. See this? I had 3 of them ticked, so yeah, you can only have 1 at a time. So, you know, we can come up here and have, say, 4 of these and have 1 just doing stone, 1 doing this, whatever, if you wanted to. Well, actually, you wouldn't have the stone one here, I'd have the stone one back at the base, but these other 3, you can have 3 of them built and have 1 doing each of the main minerals. Well, I mean, you might have a lot more than that, actually. You know what, I'm very tempted. I saw a scorpion drop down just then. Ah, man, he's right there in front of me. Oh, there's 2 of them. Look, stop it. It's great that you're giving me meat and everything, but look, you're damaging my health here, guys. Medicated one for that one, a normal one for this one. Jeez. Typical. Well, now that I'm here, I might as well harvest the mushroom. I mean, you could put it this way. It's a way of collecting some extra meat. And see this? I take like 6 hits. When I get the iron tools, it only takes half the amount, I think 3. Don't want to hang around here too long. I just wanted to take my copper back and cook it up. It'd be a lot easier. What is that? Just a small stone. Alright. Oh, is there one here? No. Alright. Going back out. Back home. Oh, it's raining now. So yeah, so we've got our 3 copper ingots. So, sorry, copper ore. Which will turn into ingots, use 1 for the helmet and 2 for the advanced workbench, and then we can start rocking and rolling with our iron tools. One thing too, I haven't really noticed too much, but it is possible that, you know, you'll be running around and randomly you'll run into the Vambies. Yeah, I know, dude, I'm running everywhere. He's absolutely exhausted. Alright. So, first things first, we're going to go straight up and start cooking up some ingots. So, 3 copper. Actually, I tell you what we should do. Where was that? I want to make that steel ingot too. Now, where was the... Take one of these guys out. And on the anvil, we'll make this steel alloy and we'll cook that up as well. Of course, I would absolutely love... Yeah, that went in there, didn't it? I think it did. So let's start that going. See if we can throw... It's always handy just to go there and collect lots of coal too. I'll be doing that a lot. So, okay, when that is done, that's all that was needed, wasn't it? It was 1 iron ingot and 2 copper ingots. And then we can start. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me just drag these out. These 20 more bricks for making... I think, did I put stuff in here? Oh, that was the 20 to finish that off, so we could get a second one going. Actually, that's one thing I haven't found out yet. Oh, that's still cooking. Hang on, I might do that. Does the light value increase based on how many of the forges, or is it... Does it double? That's what I'm curious about. Okay, we can build a chest on the top of here too, actually. So we're ready kind of to fire off that. So yeah, so much looking forward to having the iron and steel tools again, and weapons and whatnot. That'll make life a fair bit easier for us, I think. Alright, so I think that's all done. Yeah, that's all done. Okay, we did lead. We didn't do iron though, did we? Alright. Let me throw these 2 in. And we'll get a few more stones going in here. Okay. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Run around like a goose. I just thought about it. There's one left on the shelf there, so I should be able to finish this guy off. So it needed 1 iron and a 2 copper. Then what else did I need? That's right, I needed a stick. And then just the head of the axe, didn't I? So if I've got that, put another 3 in there. So we should be able to make our axe now. So if we come into here and we look at this guy, we should be able to craft that. Right, so now, yay! Now I've got one of these where, you know, you can eventually grind like that. It hasn't been used yet, but we should be able to grind away at the trees, cut them down a lot quicker. Actually, how about we can afford to put some in this? We'll try this out. Let's do 1 of each of these trees. Fill up the wagon with logs. So that's those 3. So instead of taking 7 hits, it should do it now in 4. So it's just so much easier. I mean, it's one of the things you really want to do is to get moving. There's a lamb there somewhere. Now obviously I've only cut down a couple of small trees, so it's not going to wear the axe out that much, but it should have the slightest amount of wear on it, I would think. Yeah, you can see a little bit down the bottom right hand corner there, a little bit of that white circle's gone. So now I just... Hang on, is it on or... Yeah, it should work. Hang on. There you go. So now it's a full circle on the axe. Just got to remember, I keep forgetting that it's the right click of the mouse button to actually clean things up, sharpen the tools and whatnot. Hang on, just let me take care of this. I just realised. Drink that. It's always handy to do this while it's raining because it just fills up the water container again. Not that I'm that desperate for water, because there's other water there as well. Alright, let's put away some of these bits and pieces. So there's some fibre, there's some bark chips. So we've got a steel ingot. Oh, hang on, it's got to be manufactured here, surely. If I have a look, this steel tip needs 1 ingot. Craft on the anvil. Okay, so if we put that over, we can craft that. What we need to do, I was trying to keep this guy over here for the modern stuff. So if I take my spear out, what did it say it needed again? It would be sticks. So a steel spear needs the tip which we've got, 3 sticks and 5 plant fibre. 3 sticks and 5 plant fibre. There you go, I should have exactly what I need. Does it need to be on here to make it? I would be surprised if it wasn't advanced. Okay, there you go. Cool, so now we've got a steel spear, and we've got an iron axe, still got the normal bow, and we've got a stone pickaxe. Oops, so what's the next thing? If we wanted to make iron, 2 iron ingots. Okay, alright, we need to get another 2 iron ingots. In fact, what's the time? Is it late enough? Yeah, it's 10 o'clock, almost time for Betty Buys. I have to watch this too, because that light value is going to creep over again. So there's 2 iron ingots there. Actually, what I might do is just put this out for the time being. How full are we? Oh, we're 1 under. Okay. Okay, the other thing, we'll have a quick sleep, so we'll get that over and done with. So I'll go snoozy, and I'll catch you guys in the morning. Okay, it's about 4 AM. What have we got to eat? We've got that. Cucumber, some more water. No, we haven't got any water. Actually, there's a couple of pieces of meat still there. I can cook up these 2. So don't forget, these 2 came from the scorpions in the mine. Actually, where was I putting the biofuel? Was that down here? Not in bricks, not in that. No. Can't remember where. I was putting it somewhere. Oh well. Have to go all in there for the time being. So... oh, that's clean water I've got on me. Okay. Alright, so I can drink now. I can eat a piece of meat. We'll eat the cucumber. Drink the water again. So that's about as full as we can get for the time being. And that's fine. Alright, so the other thing I was thinking of was the helmet. And the pickaxe. So let's do the helmet if we can. So 1 copper ingot which we've got on us, 3 cloth, 6 Kevlar. 3 cloth. So it's 1, 2, 3. And let's just do this 6. There you go. And was it on here? Clothing. Didn't take any note of that. On the workbench. Didn't say the advanced workbench. So if I actually just put across this, this, and this, we now have a helmet with a light. How good is that, people? Look at that. So we can turn our light on and off. Cool. Don't forget, eventually, this is probably one of the best games for putting up electrical wiring, control panels, relays, lamps, ceiling lights, all sorts of stuff. So eventually, yeah, there'll be probably as neat as possible, I suppose. That's what I like to do, is have all the wiring all neatly tied away, and so it's not in your face so much. Anyway, so yeah, cool. So what was the other thing we needed to do? I think it was this guy, wasn't it? The iron pickaxe on the anvil. We need to make an iron pickaxe. Let's go do that. That's the last thing that we really needed to do. Oh, sorry, anvil. So if we put just 2 across, we get the iron pickaxe. And then, I'm not sure how many it was asking for, but we'll just take the lot. Now, it's got to be on the advanced, hasn't it? Let's have a look. The iron pickaxe, advanced workbench, 1 stick. Oh, we should be right then. Oh, hang on, we can't do it unless we get rid of our old one. So hang on. Let's put our old stone pickaxe onto here. Actually, what did this thing have? It had, oh, bone spears. Okay. And another archer bow. Okay. So we can have another couple there, another one over here or something. Squeeze these in a bit if we wanted to. Actually, can we move that a bit? Hang on. Just move it out of the way and move it back, basically. Straighten that up a little bit. Because I think we might be able to put a second one there on the edge, and then we can put all our steel gear or advanced stuff in there as well. So we just take, oh, sometimes you can push it across, and other times just as easy to click on it like that. Alright, so now we've got an iron pickaxe. So that is absolutely fantastic. We've now got all of the iron tools, and we've got a mechanism here now with the grinder to be able to sharpen all the tools, so repair them, which is fantastic. And I've got my helmet on now, so I've increased my armor now to 23, so we're feeling a little bit better. The chest armor, let me have a look. 5 cloth, 10 Kevlar. So the cloth is not a big deal, but the Kevlar is at the moment. So we've only got this at 4 left. So there's some back at the other base, so I possibly could just go back for a trip there and grab a few things, and or we just need to go back to some of the little towns and have another visit and see if we can pick up some more gear as it respawns, you know. So I guess, yeah, that's another thing. Alright, well, I guess I might have to do some work off camera between episodes, but I'm just not sure. I might try something. Hang on, I've got a few arrows left. How about that light value is still going up? How about we let it go up and we'll fight these guys and see. So this is still on. We'll keep this cranking, so we might as well take care of these guys before the end of the episode. So here we go. So there's another 10. It's about to wrap around 9.9. So I don't know what's easier. If I go right up here, it's not the best timing for it all, but it's kind of coming to morning. They tend to get stuck on these spikes, the smaller guys, but the big guys, yeah, I'll have to be, I guess, fighting them. And the bow's not in the best condition either. Probably should have swapped that out. I'll probably be right. Famous last words, hey Trev. Oh, it's not too bad. I've got my light on as well, but yeah. I just don't, I'm very tempted to want to jump down, but you can't well, I don't know whether there's that much fall damage in the infected or not. So let's just save this just as it rolls over, and we'll see if we can see these guys coming from some direction. Gets a bit harder when the trees come back because you can't quite see through them, but they'll be showing up very soon, I'm sure. Problem is you don't know which direction. Come on, you gooses. You watch this, I go down inside of here and they'll come straight away. Alright. There you go. Thought as much. Where the heck is he? Oh, that was easy. You came straight in. They can open doors. Oh, he's already there. Hey, where am I going? What the crap is that? Can they knock you down or something? Is that what happened? Look, hang on a second. What are you guys damaging in my base? I didn't know they could open doors. Look, will you stop wrecking stuff? Listen here, punk. Blah, blah, blah. No, I better fix that up. Medicated bandage on that arm. Medicated bandage on that arm. Did they actually... Oh, I think they damaged stuff, but didn't actually... Did they... I don't think they broke anything. Oh, of all the places for them to come in... Just... Yeah, did they break 2 of these? Oh, man. Oh, well. It's not really that big a deal. Turn my light off now. Oh, it could have been much worse. Oh, he didn't damage the door at all. I'm not sure what he was trying to hit. Anyway, are the other guys still up here? I don't think I collected all their bits and pieces. What else are you going to give me? Oh, 100% med kit. That's appropriate. Oh, don't mind the oil. Thanks, guys. Don't think he gave me anything. A couple of arrows or something. Stone arrows. Oh, was that actually my arrows going back? Maybe. Oh, there's an arrow down there too. Oh, well, that wasn't so bad, but for crying out loud, that didn't work very well. Got through that pretty easy. Alright. Oh, well, good to know though. I guess my armor kind of helped a fair bit as well. Oh, there it is, just hanging on the door. So did they... Yeah, oh, that's another thing I have to do, is to make a repair tool. Yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, let's try this. Let's take the bow and put it... Oh, actually, hang on. Hang on. We haven't got any space on that side. I might take the old bow, put it there, take the new one out, put it in... No, I'll leave it there. What is it that you need to repair? Hang on. There is a stone hammer. And then there's the upgrade tool. We just want to repair stuff. So, stick, stone, and rope. There's the stick. Take 1 rope. Put that in there, actually. Hang on. Oil can go in there. Screws. I must have picked up screws as well. What am I missing? A stone, I think. 1 of them. Can I just do this without? Hang on. Stick, stone, and rope. Yeah. So if I go stick, stone, and rope, I can craft my hammer. Alright. And then, where did I put it? It was in number 3, wasn't it? Okay, so what got damaged? So, oh, you need planks. Need planks. Where am I going to get planks from? You don't know, Trev. Okay. So they damaged that. Oh wow. Oh wow, they were smacking the crap out of that. Really? Need a plank for the window? So, what am I... Is it the foundation or the wall? Oh, I ran out of planks. Take it. Oh crap, they knocked off a whole workbench. That's what they were hitting. Oh, I was going to say, hang on, where's my 3rd workbench? Oh, the punks. I was really surprised thinking, oh, they didn't do that much damage. Yes, they did. Isn't that funny? The AI's gone, oh, I'll get through here, and then basically I'll just run to wherever he is. And if they got caught here, then they damage the workbench. Oh well. I'm moving over to these guys eventually anyway, so I'm not sure whether I should bother replacing it. Well, there you go. Hey, I need 6 cobalt ingots made as well. Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge now. I've got a few things to think about, I think. Okay, so over here, I might take the repair hammer and leave it up this end. And then I'll go back to the better quality bow and put that back on me. Okay. Oops. If I can get it to sit there. There you go. Alright, well that was a very interesting episode to me. You know, I've got my extra iron tools and steel tools and better quality tools, I guess. But, yeah, it just makes me think about... off camera, I'll fix up that part of the fence that they came in, but the fence is in need of a desperate upgrade. If you have a quick look, if we go to place things... hang on, is it construction others? So this is what we've been building, and we can upgrade these to 500 health, but they're very expensive in terms of iron fragments. But we've got an option to build this barbed wire fence, which is expensive because lots and lots of iron ingots are needed. We can also build a wooden fence, and I think you can upgrade that to concrete as well. And instead of building a wooden gate, we can build a metal gate. So there's a few options in terms of, I wouldn't say traps, but at least trying to protect your base, I guess. So we're going to have to think about this, where we go to put these. So that's what I was talking about at the beginning of the episode. You know, where to defend and where to build something that keeps them a bit more at bay, I guess. And the other thing too is there's no reason why you can't build a fence kind of almost through the middle of your spikes, so that the front of the spikes are sticking through, so when they come to attack your fence, they're actually getting hurt by the spikes at the front too. So, and you know, there's absolutely no rule that you can't have a few layers of defense too. I mean, I've got 2 here, but these are the, you know, absolute basic minimum sort of things you'd want to have for defense. So anyhow, yeah, lots of work to do. I'll do a little bit more off camera, fix a few things up, but so happy now that I've got the iron tools. So if I pick anything and it looks like it's a bit damaged, like my spear again, basically you can see the white line improving. There you go, I've completely fixed it, and in terms of how much oil it's used, it's, you know, next to nothing. So very cool. Alright everyone, I'm going to leave the episode here. Hope you've enjoyed that today. That was, yeah, pretty interesting. A bit of a battle in terms of the AI. Must have been a big guy or two in there. I didn't really notice. It was a bit hectic. Anyway, everyone, I'm going to leave the episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it today, and if you have, yeah, please go and help and support the channel by smashing the like button for the video. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, you can super help the channel out by subscribing. Alright everyone, thanks so much. Cheers.